Well, hello, my fellow Davarians. Once again, I am here to wish you a happy President's Day. The Torah is presiding. That was going to be made clear this week because I'm continually going to be sharing now how the Torah talks about the dynamics of how God takes care of everything in the here and now. And that is something to truly rejoice. So happy President's Day, because the Torah is still presiding and it has always been presiding, and you will understand it as we go along in that direction. And so also a belated Happy Valentine's. I wanted to prepare something for that, but I got busy studying Sabrina Wallace. You need to look her up. Sabrina Wallace really talks about the real invasion of the body snatchers that is taking place in the here and now. And it's fascinating. It has to do with your cells. Your cells are a marvel of communications, and it has been hidden from you. But the scripture always has told you, you were made for the purpose of communicating. That's why you were made in the image of the alphabet. Made in the image of the alphabet and not communicate. Communication, if you're made in the image of the alphabet means father, you're going to be communicating. You're thinking, you're communicating. When you're reasoning, you're communicating. When you're talking, there's communications galore. And so they're harnessing all the power of the cells as communicators. And that's how they're empowering the AI. Need to look her up. Sabrina Wallace, I recommend it. She has suffered a lot because of that. Because the parents turned her over to that technology. She's only 45, but she is very savvy. She has undergone a lot of stuff, a lot of abuse, because and all of that is being done to us. Everybody that uses any wireless thing, from a pacemaker to a Fitbit, anything that you attach to your body to monitor you, you already have yield your body, to be the matrix, to be the wireless body area network. Go look that up. All of that is the way they're taking care of the body now. But in any case, that's why he held me back. But no, I know some of you, for a long time, I have been in Facebook since 2012, and some of you were my former students, some of you were my former friends, and you're still my friends, in schools and back on. So I put this song together called 1,000 Years, because you're about to understand how God has always loved you from your very core of the cellular self, because each one of your cells is us. Each one of our cells, can be cloned. So we are not just this one single, we are this cosmos of nanotechnology. We exist from the nano level. And in our nano level, our cells are popping out. In other words, they are recreating every day. A cell pops out 50 times, it recreates itself. Okay, and when you learn about this dynamic of the respiration taking place within your cell that is popping out, that is a living cell because it gets to pop out, that's the pops. That's, you are the head of your world. You're the head of technology. But when you do not know that and you concentrate on the cells that have been pooped out, what are the cells that have been pooped out? Dust. When you're told to take care of dust and all the products that are made from pulverized materials, all of that is the behavior of the dust. You are dealing with you're becoming a corporation, corpse, dead, and oration. You speak for the dead. You speak for the pooped out cells, and then you are the tail. When you speak for the popping out cells, you are talking about your living, life-giving cells, and then you become the head, the leader of the country. You understand this? I have made an in-depth study in all of this, and you'll understand how everything works in the here and now. Failure to know what your cells are as the most powerhouse of communication ever created, the most wonderful powerhouse of communication ever created. If you fail to understand that about you, other people are working behind the scenes because you forsook your true heritage. And they're going to live it up. And you're going to feel violated when you find out how that they're using you, like this lady found out. Go look it up. But in any case, I understand that some of you, I've known you from high school and even sooner than that, and I've seen your life trajectory, through the ages, and I see what you've suffered, what you lost, and everything. But I'm here to tell you, my friends, that whatever you lose is because it's not of God. It's not of the character of God. Everything you acquire in this world that is of the character of the maker of all things, of the alphabet and the Father and maker of all things, that is can never be taken away from you. It never suffers any loss. Anything that you have felt that you have suffered some loss is because it's not of the character of the Father. It's not of the attitude and the mindset of the Father. And that's why you suffer. Because whatever we love, we are told to love, we want to retain. Okay, but I have good news for you, all right? And I'm going to be giving you the breaking down of all of that so you understand that the greatest riches, it's not going to heaven. It's not locality. It's locution. It's what you say. It's function. It's communications. You got to be speaking in the language of God. You got to be speaking in the grammar of God, in the tense of the here and now. That's what he advised 24/7. And then your joy will just bubble all over. So I'm going to give you all of that. But I'm going to tell you that I have loved each one and every one of you as I've seen your trajectory, your journey through life, and I'm encouraged to tell you that things are about to get way better. Okay, way better than you thought ever imagined, because you have been living in the speech that has been handed down to you. And the word speech is like a wilderness in the Bible. As alphabetarians, we live in the speech that is handed down to us. And if that speech is not lined up with the Torah language for the dynamics of the here and now, you're going to suffer a lot. You will suffer a lot. But thank God, that somebody can open up your understanding to that. You're going to gain a lot. And all this suffering that you have endured, all this loss, will seem like just a little dream that you woke up from, and you don't even care to remember, because your reality of what's happening in the here and now is so vividly clear. And you're so full of alacrity, felicity, and happiness, that it does not compare to anything else. So I have loved you for 1,000 years, and I have bringing to you the love for thousands of years, because that's what you encounter when you realize what you are for Yud Hevave in the here and now. As his cell, as his powerhouse of massive communication commissions. That's what each one of your cells is a functionality. And today, that is February 17. 17 is the number for tub, the number for good, the number for work and functionality. So we were made to communicate functionalities. So we are the powerhouse communicating functionalities. Okay? So we are the functionality communications commissioners. That's what each one of our cells is. That's why the government comes along and calls themselves the FCC, the Federal Communication Commission. They have learned from our cell, because that's exactly what our cell is. It's a functionality communications commissioner. And I'm going to teach you that. And we're going to claim all of that back, because this is the year of Jubilee. All these things that have been credited to the dead cells, the pooped out cells, and everything that is done to manage the pooped out cells, which makes you the tail and not the head, is going to come back to the living cells. And you will see. You and I will rejoice plenty, my friend. There's plenty to come. So I'm going to share this song with you, and I'm going to have Happy President's Day and Happy Valentine's Day. This 1,000 years. Okay, this is the love for 1,000 years. I love this song. Enjoy, my friends.
And promises, how to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand